This is a monster. This is a 323 RLS open range roamer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Now what's awesome is how the roamer travel trailers are not built lesser than the roamer fifth wheels. This is just a fifth wheel built on one flat deck. This is an ideal floor plan for someone who wants to just leave something parked somewhere, or they want to tow it once or twice a year and do really long extended stays. There are similar floor plans out there. There's nothing that matches the features and profile list of this open range. Keep in mind, that's a big statement. We carry a lot of different RVs here. We're one of the top 5 dealers in the state of Michigan, which is the largest state for RV sales currently. You know, that's a big deal. We see a lot of trailers come and go. They're all really sweet. So let's get dug in here. Power awning. Not an uncommon feature, especially at this class, of course, but they do have LED lights built into the awning arms here. Now, I've been working my battery box pretty hard this morning. If the box goes dead, I do have a backup. I may need to set the camera down to set that up. Normally, I would just roll with it, but there's a lot of good going on here, and I don't want to miss an ounce of it. All of these are going to be pre-prepped with a little RVQ outside grill station there. We like to add these strong arm stabilizers right here to your power stabilizer jacks. When you put your jacks down, these things help stabilize both forward and back as well as laterally, so that this thing is solid as a rock when you're at your campsite. It's not going to give you that wobbly feeling. You're not going to get seasick when people come and go. Gorgeous frameless windows. Notice they're UV tinted really heavily. You can't really see inside. You have to put your nose against the glass and be some kind of annoying nosy neighbor. Now the seal for that window is located under that UV protected pane, so it's going to help protect that for longevity's sake. A big thing with these is that they are not the standard 8-foot wide coach everybody else is. It looks like a hog sitting here because it is. This is 100-inch wide body. It is wider. Now, your main living room super slide is also 6 inches deeper. So not only is the coach body wider, but your slide's deeper. So you get significantly more living space out of this. Not to mention the fact that your interior is a minimum 7 foot tall. This has both a side-to-side radius as well as a north-south sweep on the roof. So it is double crowned. Extremely strong. Now this is really neat. I hope I left this unlocked. So I did. If you look down here, this is like a big pass-through storage space, and actually you can access this from inside or outside of the RV due to the fact that you have little access door panels up here that will spot back inside. All of your doors are compression latches. That's a little different from a slam latch. You can usually get away with it, but what you're supposed to do is click them shut like that to make sure they seal well. All of your windows open for cross breeze, by the way. That's just across the board. I don't know if you noticed when we were under here, fully enclosed forced air heated insulated underbelly. Every single open range travel trailer or fifth wheel does meet 0 and 100 degree testing requirements, and they pass. There are not many travel trailers that have a fully enclosed docking station like this, because there are not many travel trailers that are open ranges. They go everything a step above and beyond. No one told them you don't do this in travel trailers, you only do this in fifth wheels. They just did it. Gorgeous aluminum wheels here, and you see that big yellow block next to that wheel? That's a Equiflex suspension. That is a rubber shock dampening system. By the way, these are Westlake radials. These are the same tires that you see used on the open range 3X fifth wheel, which can easily retail over $100,000. So I mean, again, they don't use cheaper stuff. This is just a smaller thing, really. Everything's essentially constructed the same. But this is a rubber shock dampening system to help eliminate that bucking and chucking when you're going down the road. Also, being an Equiflex, it means that every moving component can easily be lubricated. That's a big deal for longevity's sake. The roof material is a PVC-based roof membrane. Long story short, does not have to be treated. You still need to check your seals. You always need to check seals and things like that, but you don't actually have to treat the roof. Still doesn't hurt. LED tail lights here, so you don't got to worry about, you know, bulbs going out and Johnny Law shining on you on the drive home. Also, you notice they don't use cheap plastic screw trim. That is aluminum. They use aluminum screw trim here. Plastic, when the sun hits it and cools, it expands and it shrinks and it gets brittle and it loses its plasticity and reliability. Aluminum doesn't. It's always going to be there, and it costs more to build that way. It's a better product, obviously. We are pre-prepped for a backup camera, though my suspicion is you're probably going to park this thing one time and leave it there. Probably can't read that sticker, but what that's telling you is this does have a full 2-year bumper to hitch transferable warranty. There are very few other manufacturers out there, I can really only think of one, that has a 2-year bumper to hitch warranty, and Open Ranges is the only one that's transferable. They are supremely proud of their product. Remember, this is a deeper slide out. This is a 42-inch slide, not a 36-inch deep slide. So, I mean, you know, if you look at it, I don't know how well this translates to 2 dimensions. When you're standing in front of it, you go, wow, yeah, that is really deep. Other things I love, this giant window here in the door. I love that. It's just, it lets in so much light, makes this thing feel so much more open and welcoming. Remember, again, my battery box has been worked pretty hard this morning. We literally had 13 new RVs come in, and I do a tour like this for every one of them. One of the cool things I like about all the open ranges, you walk in, click, one switch for all your lights. Oh, I left the battery box turned off, idiot. I told you. You can obviously see, I don't script, I don't rehearse, I just shoot and I go and I discuss as I see things. Let me click this guy on here. There we go, let there be light. Oh, I just noticed little detail stuff like this, little corner piece down here so you don't, you know, scar yourself up with it and take a chunk out of your thigh. Okay, take 2. One of the things I like about open ranges is you walk in, you just have an easy light switch here on the wall, you have a little kitchen spot switch, then you have all your living room lights right there. Now, not only are they all LEDs, but they're double banked. This has twice as many lights as pretty much anything else you're going to see in this, you know, size category. A lot of guys will run 1 row lights down the middle. While we're staring at the ceiling, I also want to talk AC. First of all, it's double ducted. You see AC runs on both sides of the RV. Secondly, it's racetrack ducted. The ducting on the front and rear of the trailer actually loops around, so you get a continuous airflow cycle. You don't get back pressure buildup in your air system. Long story short, this will get just as cool, but way faster, and it won't work your AC system as hard. Dual opposing super slides. Remember, this is that extra deep slide. This is an extra wide body coach, extra tall. Again, standing right here looks a lot like a Romer fifth wheel because this part of it is. The only thing that changes is from the living room forward because it doesn't gooseneck up into a fifth wheel. We have, I mean, how many travel trailers have you seen that have a full-blown stainless steel residential appliance package in them? Not a whole lot. Big giant residential Frigidaire fridge here. We'll come back to the kitchen in a minute. I do want to mention as we're passing through the solid surface Corian countertops through the whole kitchen, not just the island, but in the kitchen slide as well. Let's start over here with entertainment, work our way around. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth enabled stereo system here. Is actually equipped to handle wireless hands-free calls through your phone, through your stereo. You don't need to bring along extra electronics, basically, is what I'm getting at. All of your electronics, by the way, are Furion brand. Furion's made for the RV business. What that means is that it is made to be rugged, because this thing's going to shake like crazy going down the road. It's going to, when you hit potholes, it's going to, you know, take jumps and jolts. This is made to absorb that kind of impact. It's actually higher quality, higher grade than what you're probably going to install in your own house. And just like any open range, they use that behind the TV hidden storage space there. As my grandfather would call it, his Baptist medicine cabinet, but he always told that to keep that between you and me, grandson. I guess I just failed. Electric space heating fireplace right here. That is good to keep the chill out of the air in the spring and the fall, so you don't have to burn up your propane when you already bought the electricity at the site. Giant rear sleeper sofa. Now what's cool is because this is a wide body coach, we get both a long sofa and sofa side stands with outlets, by the way, to keep your devices charged. Normally, in a standard 8-foot wide trailer, you'd either get stands with a small sofa or a big sofa with no stands. An open range doesn't make you sacrifice. You get and instead of or. And is better than or. Larger overhead cabinets because this thing is taller and wider. Just to kind of give you an idea, that goes, up to my elbow there? And I'm a big, tall, gangly guy. All hidden hinge cabinetry. Overhead doors are strutted to keep them open for you. Let's see here. Let me flip us around. Oh, before I flip us around, look at our, total layback, take a snooze, watch a movie and fall asleep halfway through theater seat recliners here. Now what's cool too is it's a wall hugger. So I've seen a cheaper brand or two where you can't leave it pushed against the wall the way we have here. Let's see, all pleated nightshades, of course. Now, notice we can see out of the windows easily, but remember you could not see in. Because this slide is deeper, you have a much wider walkway here, not to mention the fact that the whole coach is wider. Hardwood freestanding table and chairs. Because the entire slide is deeper, you have more room for the chairs. So like this chair doesn't have to sit sort of like half in the slide, half out of the slide, so to speak, because if you look at a lot of models, that's the kind of stuff you run into. Open ranges all have what I call the dream kitchen. They have the best kitchens, guys. They really do. I mean, I'm just going to start opening stuff here, and you're going to see the just shocking amount of storage space that they have in here all the way through the darn thing. There's just tons of pantry space we're looking at right there. Moving over, this is all storage space, bonus space located within the slide out. This is just all extra stuff. Notice that they put drawers down here where a lot of manufacturers don't put anything under an oven. Now, little stuff like this I call the perfect pantry because the storage slides out to you. And actually, I didn't even open that all the way. So just in the slide out, you have another gaggle of storage going on here. And we haven't even looked at the island yet. Double space under the sink here. You have additional drawer space. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7 drawers going on here just in the kitchen space. Tons and tons of storage. Now you also have good outlet use next to your stovetop here, and you have room to work on both sides of the stovetop. Extra large cabinets over here. Everything is bigger, everything is better, everything is better in an open range. That's what I like about these things. Also, nice little coat closet right when you walk in the door. Just a little bonus. I'm going to save a little battery power here. Flip on the hallway switch. This is something I like. You can leave a little hallway switch on for when you come back home. And it gives you just the easy way to, you know, like hop into the bedroom, bathroom, stuff like that. So this is the exact same bathroom we get in an open range fifth wheel. And here we have it in a travel trailer. Remember, this thing is super tall. So I'm 6'3". I'm not even close to putting my head against the ceiling here. Hopefully that was in frame. I don't really watch my footage to know if I'm doing this right. If you're looking for leg room, you got it. You got plenty of leg room because I'm stretching out here. I am really stretching out. I'm actually leaning back. All this extra storage space over here next to the shower. This is all that space most manufacturers don't allow for. They try to keep the camper smaller, lighter. Those are not bad qualities if those are the things you're looking for. That's not what this open range is made. This is made to be very large, very long term. You know, you want to pack this thing. You want to live here, part of the year. That's what this is designed for. Something else I wanted to point out. Now, I want to mention too, things like the glass insert here in this door. This is what their option is called, a French door. But this is an upgrade. There's a lot of upgrades that we've looked at. This video is very non-standard. This is just generic stock footage for what a 323 might look like, and the benefits that it has, and the benefits you get with working with open range and Haylett RV. So if the one we have in stock, the pictures look different. The pictures are a little more up to date and accurate. Now, little detail stuff, like they make sure that you're not going to ding up your wall panel here, you know. They go that extra mile. King bed in the slide out of this travel trailer. A lot of people are kind of disappointed they can't get a king bed in a lot of fifth wheels, and here we have it in a big travel trailer. So we have a 100-inch wide wardrobe. We have a wide body wardrobe. I like the sound of that. Wide body wardrobe. That's what I'm calling it from now on. Also, remember how I told you you can get to that pass-through storage from inside the RV. You have these handy little lift-up access panels here. We have stackable washer dryer prep here, just like a giant fifth wheel again. And actually, this has more headroom than a lot of fifth wheels because it's not already goosenecked up into the air. Big double wardrobe here. Everything in this is amazing. You know, it's like they don't use particle board, they don't use OSB, they use plywood. They have better quality lighting, they have more of it, they have a better AC ducting system. Everything in this is a cut above. It is bigger, wider, awesome. It is awesome. It is incomparable. There's a lot of nice RVs out there, guys, but there is only one open range. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, guys. Take care, stay safe, and happy camping.